Is your blog traffic down? Does your time on page suck? Do you need more email subscribers? Do you really want to help your audience? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need to use the RightBlogger AI Tool Studio to build a tool and embed it on your blog. Don't worry, don't leave if you're not techie, if that sounded like a lot. There's no coding involved. It's literally a copy and paste into your WordPress blog after you create it. And the process to create is super easy. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. First, you're going to pull up your RightBlogger account and log in, and you're going to go to Tool Studio. This option is only available on the paid plan, but with how much traffic these tools can drive to your site and how many emails you can collect, you will quickly see why I think it is more than worth it. Now let's take a pause here. Now that you have your RightBlogger account pulled up, I'm going to show you some examples of some tools that others have created using this studio. This is my AI tool idea generator. If you know anything about me, you know that I am the idea person. Everyone comes to me for ideas. I send new ideas out to my audience every Tuesday because there's no way I could ever keep up with all of my ideas and actually execute on them. So this tool is going to help you brainstorm ideas for your own tool that will help your audience. So if you aren't sure which type of tool you should create, start here at the AI tool idea generator. Now think about the goal that you're wanting for your audience. Like, are you wanting to help them? For example, with this tool, I want to help you guys come up with the perfect idea for a tool for your blog, right? But what is it that you want to help your audience with? I'm going to show you a few more tools just so you can maybe get some more ideas. This is an EFT tapping script generator right here. You can see this tool. This is for my Angel Ashbrook pen name site where I do EFT tapping, guided meditations, that kind of thing. So this is an EFT tapping script generator. I'm going to just show you how it works. So let's say I'm feeling overwhelmed and anxious and I want to feel at peace. I'm going to click generate script. And very quickly, almost like magic, we now have a script for overwhelm and anxiety to follow. And if you are observant, you notice we have a little link down here, right? So let's click on that link. This takes you to the book that I created for EFT tapping for anxiety. The next tool I want to show you is the stress assessment tool from Declutterbuzz. Marge created this tool to help her people understand how much their cluttered homes are affecting their mental health. So you can enter everything in here and look, it says analyze impact. I created a Facebook group name generator. Another thing I'm known for is creating amazing Facebook groups and growing them really fast. I have multiple groups with more than 20,000 members. And more importantly than the numbers, they're really engaged and they're driving traffic to my business. They're getting me email signups for my business. I'm not just collecting Facebook group members. So if you haven't created a Facebook group yet and you want help naming it, you can just put in, let's see, this is an example, fitness for beginners. Let's just say fitness for women. And here, this says join my passive income pathways Facebook group to get feedback on your name ideas. So I'm testing different things out. What I want is for my people to go search passive income pathways in Facebook. You can see there's a different call to action up here. If you click get the guide, you're taken to my Facebook group guide freebie where you put in your email address and then get sent to you. I also created a T-match quiz, which I am quite obsessed with. So if you put in your current mood, so let's say that we are stressed out, preferred flavor profile, let's say we like fruity, We're not allergic to anything, and we don't care if there's caffeine in our tea. Find my tea. And then it recommends the Peach Enchantment. And when you click this little link here, it takes you to the Peach Enchantment to check out. So you can add it to your cart right there. This one did take a little bit more work than the other ones. I'm not gonna lie. I loaded up the description and the direct order link to each of our 25 teas. Let me show you one last tool. And you can look through these, you guys. I have a bunch here at the bottom of my AI tool idea generator post. But I thought there were some really cool ones. So Diane has this alt text generator. So you upload your image and you put in your blog keyword and maybe if you have a description, and it gives you the alt text. And then this one was really interesting to me. Milk kefir recipe. So here it is. Milk kefir recipe generator. So you put in, if you want a quick recipe, low carb, protein, blah, 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 flavor preference, dietary restrictions, and serving size. And then it will generate recipes for you. One thing, you guys, when you are creating these, put the tool at the top, like towards the top of your post, because that's going to keep people on your page longer. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them, so go ahead and check these out, and I'm going to keep adding to these as my VIP and Pips peeps keep adding tools and sending them to me. I will add them to this list. Now, we're back over in the tool studio. This is how you are going to create your tool. Now, the first step here is to figure out what your tool is going to be, what the purpose of it is, what the goal for your people is, etc. So you're going to click Add New Tool, and then this box will pop up. There are some tips here for creating effective tools. So you can watch Ryan and Andy's video tutorial if you need to, but if you follow the step-by-step I give you here, you shouldn't have to. We're just going to be typing and clicking, typing and clicking. You want to start with a clear problem that your audience faces and explain how your tool solves it. So I'm going to just create a tool for my blog. The purpose of my tool is to give my audience side hustle ideas, but then I want them to start thinking about passive income ideas because side hustling is exhausting. I put give the user 5 side hustle ideas based on how much money they need to make, how quickly they need to make it, how many hours they have available each week, and whether they live in this city for tasks like Uber, etc., or rural where Uber, etc., will not be utilized as often. Each output should include an inspirational quote and information on how to stop side hustling so much and create passive income. Send them to passiveincomepathways.com/light to join our passive income membership to create recurring monthly revenue without having to hustle all the time. Now, I could send them to my Facebook group, but I have tools that do that. So I'm just kind of in the testing phase right here, where do I want to send them to the group, get their emails? Do I want to send them directly to my email list and start emailing them? Do I want them to join my membership? Like, we're just testing things out, and that's what you're going to do as well. And then you're going to click Create Tool. This might look like a lot, so I'm going to give you a quick overview of all of these buttons. So we're right here in the tool section, and the tool has generated our title, heading, description, the submit button text, and it has created a prompt that is a lot better than what we put in at the beginning, right? You can change anything in here, and then on the right-hand side over here, this is going to show you what your tool looks like right now. If you make a change and click save, it will update over here on the right hand side. So let's say our income goal is 500 per month. Time frame, it says 2 weeks. Let's do 1 month. Hours available per week, let's say 15, and then let's say we're in the city. Right up here at the top gives you an idea of what you could name your tool. Like it would be passiveincomepathways.com/side hustle ideas. Now, this isn't set in stone, but it is good to look at this and be like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because you're doing this to get traffic to your blog. So you do need to focus on SEO. Now, this is the output. Side hustle idea number 1, become a delivery driver for services like Uber Eats or DoorDash. Now, here's the thing. I have a blog post about DoorDash. So what I could do is over here on the left-hand side where it says prompt is say, when you mention Uber Eats or DoorDash, link to this blog post. Okay. And then this says pet sitting or dog walking. I have an entire playlist on YouTube about different side hustles. One of those has to do with pets. So I could say, if you mention pets in any way, link to this video or link to this playlist. This is about tutoring, renting out spare rooms or doing Airbnb, selling handmade crafts or products on Etsy or at local markets. Again, I can put in, if you mention Etsy, please link to this page. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go find my Etsy page. I'm going to go to my blog and then click on Etsy guides. And this is my landing page for Etsy. Has all of my posts, well, most of my posts in here. So I'm going to go back over here into the prompt section and I'm going to tell it what to do. So if the output mentions Etsy or digital products, please link to this page. I'm going to press save. And then let's see if it gives me Etsy again. This is the hard part about testing. I'm not sure if it's going to give me Etsy again, but let's look. Hey, look at this. Create and sell digital products on Etsy. Learn how to increase your Etsy sales here. Yes. All right. Inspirational quote, actionable tip. Rather than continually trading time for money, focus on strategies that build passive income. And then there was something else I saw that I wanted to do real quick. Oh, the inspirational quotes. So with the inspirational quotes, include an inspiring quote about persistence, financial freedom, or achieving goals. Prioritize quoting people of color and women. And then I'm going to click save. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a few names in there too. All right. So let's go to generate ideas again. Yep, there's Etsy. Yes. I have another post about virtual assistant stuff, so I can put that in there. You can have it all, just not all at once. Oprah, actionable tip, ready to stop hustling all the time and create the freedom of recurring monthly revenue. There we go. Look at this. And this is the sales page. Beautiful. All right, so if you wanted to edit one of these fields, for example, you would click on fields and then the settings button here. And you can even change, like if you're just wanting to change the placeholder, you can do that. And then you're going to click save to make sure that everything saves. Up here, you see the call to action option. I showed you some of those in action. The call to action can be custom text, email capture, or none. I showed you where you could click to get the guide, and then otherwise you can just put email capture, and whenever you do capture the emails, they'll be right here in RightBlogger. They are working on integrations, but until then, you just come in, download all the emails as a CSV, and upload it to Subtrio or wherever your email is. This is the analytics tab, and right now it doesn't show anything because this tool isn't even fully created yet and it's not embedded anywhere. But when you do embed your tool, you'll get to see how many uses it has each day, which is really encouraging. One of my tools has over 300 uses a day, and I just created it like a week ago. So you can really see like what your people are interested in that way. You can also look at your Google Analytics because you're going to see the traffic go up if all these pieces are in place correctly. So as long as you nail the idea, you know what your people want, you're promoting it, getting it out there, you're doing the SEO on the landing page, like that is the perfect recipe for getting more traffic to your website. Speaking of SEO and content and getting traffic, Andy just added the page content feature. So this actually creates a landing page draft for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build this out as I'm on this video so you can follow along. So you're going to need to pull up your WordPress dashboard and you're going to copy all of this over. So Side Hustle Ideas Generator AI tool. if you don't want it called this, you're going to go back over to Tool and you're going to change it right here. You can change the fields over here on the right. And I want to give you a tip. I leave all of these, show heading, show description, etc., toggled off because I put all of that on the WordPress side of things, again, for SEO purposes. Let's go back over to the page content. So we've got our title. Go to your WordPress dashboard, click New, and then Page. I'm going to put free AI tool. I don't know if that's what I'm going to stick with, but that's fine for now. And then we want to make sure that our link URL over here is what we need. So Side Hustle Ideas Generator, free AI tool. I'm going to put it like that. All right. Back over here, we have the meta description. So you can copy that meta description and put it into your Rank Math, Yoast, etc. And then this is the landing page content. Now, I love RightBlogger and everything it does. However, this is a brand new, like version 1 version of this. So when I started creating the landing pages through this exact tool, I noticed that I prefer the outputs of the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to go over here on the left where it says chat. And I'm going to say, please help me create a landing page for my free AI tool, Side Hustle Idea Generator. This is the output I was given, but I need it to sound more human and conversational. So I pasted that and I click send. Now, if you don't love this output, you need to give it more instruction. This is just very bare bones basics because I want you guys to get your V1 up and published ASAP. I'm going to copy this and go over to my page and paste it. Now, this is where you do have to put the work in. I don't want you guys just putting this first draft in and hitting publish, okay? That's not how we do it. So we'll start with an intro, which I can go over here and say, please give me an intro for this blog post that's conversational and mentions the keyword. Struggling to find the right side hustle? Here's how to make it easier. Bam. Love it. Paste it over here. You're going to go through line by line like you do with every other AI generated blog post and edit it as needed. I change our to my. I'm going to delete this because it says click below. And Ryan suggested having it at the top of the blog post. Now, I haven't figured out with my theme how to have it up at the very top like he does. So I just put it before, like in the top 1/3 of the post. Okay. You're going to do a backslash or forward slash, I don't know, whatever that key is, and type row. Click row layout. Click the one big box plus, type HTML, click custom HTML, and then you're going to go back over to RightBlogger into the Tool Studio. So Tools, Tool Studio, Side Hustle Ideas, embed code, copy, and then paste, save your draft. And then again, keep reading through, making sure that your post is good. I would then create a video showing how to use this tool and take some screenshots to put in between these headings. But again, we're going for minimum viable, so I'm going to click Save Draft. And then we're going to see what it looks like on the front end so far. Side Hustle Idea Generator, free AI tool. All right, so right here, I need to add a heading and description. So let me go back and edit the page and also go back here where the tool is. Here is the heading. So you guys know how to do an H2. Then we'll go back over to Tool Studio, copy the description. So that's what this looks like now. So income goal, let's say 1,000 per month. Time frame, 3 months. Hours available, 20. Location type, let's do rural this time. Start a local gardening service. Okay. Etsy, perfect. Pet sitting, I need to add that link in. Yep, yep. Beautiful, I love it. What I need to do to make this good is add some screenshots and put in some more information, like real life examples. These are great, but I would add a little bit more meat to that, okay? Let me go back over to Tool Studio. I've shown you every single button inside of the Tool Studio. I've created a tool so you can follow step by step. Feel free to go back and watch it again. If there was anything that was moving too quickly, you can always ask questions in the comments below, but honestly, the gist of it is just figure out what it is your people need help with. Again, use my AI tool idea generator if you need help, and then go for it step by step. Fill in your prompt, put in your different fields, that kind of thing. And you're going to keep reiterating. Like you guys saw, as I was doing this, I added in, oh, I can put in my Etsy sales. Well, now that I saw it suggested gardening, I have a whole post about selling plants, so I can put that in there as well. And as this tool gets better, there will be like some interlinking capabilities, hopefully, and it won't be as manual to add all this in. But for now, I mean, we just did this in less than 30 minutes, and that was with me walking you through it. So don't feel like you can't do this. What I want you to do is do the thing and then go ahead and leave the link to your landing page below, but don't leave it if you didn't build a landing page. I don't just want to link to a landing page with a tool. I want to link to a fully built out landing page, put some screenshots in there, make a video if you want a gold star for extra credit, but make it really, really good for your people, and then leave the link below and I'll add it to one of my upcoming emails. I'll link back to it from my AI tool idea generator landing page. I'll do whatever I can to help you and help your tool grow so you can help your audience.